All right, folks, we are live again. I had the wrong mic selected for my audio, but I think we're good now. Sweet. Now, I think my internet should be delivering a better signal now. Kind of got that updated. My audio, but I think we're good now. So, okay, yeah, I think that's kind of working. Boom. All right, just doing my shares. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Okay. Mass invite. There we go.
Howdy, Travis. Hope things are going well for you.
Thank you. How's it going?
Going quite well.
Nice, nice. Just doing my shares and stuff before we get started here,
Yeah,
as we do, as we like to do.
that's right. Got to hit them
Uh,
socials the right way.
yeah, exactly. Who do you think should get an opportunity on the Pangburn stage? Desired.
Hello.
Who are some
Oh, goodness. Um,
Who are some YouTubers that have a decent following that you enjoy?
Big A, Atrioc.
Big A. Okay.
Are you familiar with Atrioc?
No, but do you mind writing the name in the chat here, and then because I'm going to be looking them all up and doing mass invites today. So, but what's their channel about?
He talks a lot about he's an ex marketing manager,
Okay.
so he talks a lot about economics and stuff like that. I don't know that
Okay.
it's necessarily on the Pangburn stage for debate in any way. But I think it'd be interesting to see a conversation between you two,
But
just about
okay,
life,
cool, yeah.
YouTube, and stuff like that.
Also,
I don't know many debaters though.
if we were to do a Pangburn, economic symposium of some kind, it sounds like they would be an excellent choice to be on stage for that.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, that would be good.
Yeah, that's cool. Nice.
I'll put it in here.
And Arcion, how's it going?
Not too bad, man. How you been?
Good. So Lauren Corbett. Okay.
Yeah. She goes by the name The Dadvocate. Online, she has a pretty decent following, and she makes videos advocating for men's issues. But she has a very, very big distaste for the manosphere and for the red pill ideology. She thinks it's poison to men and that it's bad. What's up?
Very, very interesting. Okay, I'm going to take a look. Because what just so I can update people who come across the stream at whatever point, we are going to be going through this phase in the next probably over the next year, where we are mass producing and mass spreading Pangburn into many different new avenues, lanes. We're still going to be producing God debates, atheist events, political debates, and whatnot. We added, more directly politics to our menu, our offering last year by way of the anti-Trump debate tour and some other events. We also did the vaccine debate with Dave Farina and Dr. Dan Wilson and the two anti-vaxxers. And so we're adding a whole bunch of new stuff. We got a couple red pill manosphere debates and discussions going to be happening this fall. Lauren Southern will be going up against Pearl Davis, and not so erudite Kyla Turner will also be going up against Pearl Davis. We have Destiny, who's going to be debating in Dallas against someone by the name of Terrence Popp, who's a red pill manosphere type person. I'm getting really close to announcing an event that I will be featured in with a famous YouTube science communicator. That will probably the plan is to announce that on Friday. So, and it's looking like I will be on stage in London for that one in the UK. So, yay, we'll be coming back to London. We were just there with Kissin versus Destiny, and that was awesome. We had a amazing packed house in a really cool venue, and we're going to be coming back to the same venue for this one. So, today's episode is literally about mass inviting, reaching out to people, putting the general, just basically touching base with people who I might not be aware of, or people who should have at this point gotten a chance on the Pangburn stage and haven't been given a chance yet. That's what today is all about, cultivating a lot of different names, and I'm going to be sending invites live on the air today. And that's what today is all about. So,
like I said, the person I suggested, I think it would be good to either have her debate manosphere personalities. I think she'll probably debate anybody in the manosphere or anybody in the hardcore anti-male pro-feminist kind of camp, because
Gotcha.
she is very much against both.
Okay, that's really interesting.
Yeah.
And who would you do you have any names in particular that you could see her
yes,
debating?
I do. Rollo Tomasi.
Can you drop that name as well? Because we're going to be using this list that we generate today as kind of a guide. So we are giving the Pangburn universe members of our Discord and other people, a chance to get their pet names out there, see them on our stage.
Yeah. I hope I spelled his last name right. I think I did. I'm pretty sure that's how he spelled his last name.
Okay.
But also that's not even his real name, but that's what he's known as. That's like his pseudonym.
Gotcha.
And that's also like his pen name that he publishes books under. He's published, I think, like 3 books at this point, called The Rational Male.
Yeah. Hey, Jesus Beautiful or Beautifies Everything says, how many subscribers do you have? We're coming up on 250,000 on our main channel, but subscribers, I don't take the amount of subscribers one has very seriously. I look at the actual engagement levels, because someone could be putting out really engaging, important information out there, and they could have a little amount of subscribership because they're more towards the center of the political spectrum. So sometimes they'll be putting out stuff that users can stomach, and then other times they can't stomach to be subscribed. That's kind of where Pangburn generally sits. So, we don't toe a particular political line. There are specific issues like, the anti-Trump tour that I really wanted put a lot of resources behind because of how I personally feel about Trump. It's not because I hate conservatives or right wingers or anything like that, but it's more directed at Trump specifically, where I think Trump is very dangerous. And, I've given my whole sermons as to why I think Trump is very bad in policy and in character. But so we have close to 250,000 subscribers on our main channel, and and we're a slow growth movement, very slow. What we do at Pangburn is not popular. It's that's just has never been my goal. My goal has been to produce things that I think are good for maximizing well-being, physical, mental, and social health for humanity. So so today, everyone who's just joined us, just spam me and we can talk about people who you think deserve an opportunity on the Pangburn stage. And it could be for any kind of event. Like someone just brought up an economist. I'm trying to put together right now, for example, a really high resolution live discussion about like military analysis of things like what has happened over in Gaza and some other high resolution military analysis of things that are happening around the world, voices that I think need more projection, that are doing much better to give understanding to the facts of what's going on in certain parts of the world, when people are getting inundated with half facts or quarter facts by way of their favorite YouTube political pundit. So yeah, and feel free to just like jump in and blurt out names as well. I'm going to ask you to please put the names in the chat, whether you're on YouTube or on Discord, so I don't lose track of them, because I am actually going to be reaching out to the names you guys dropped today. So, and I should say, not everyone I reach out to will obviously be at the kind of level that could sustain being a headliner for a Pangburn event, but there are many opportunities for Pangburn stage appearances that don't necessarily mean that you would have to be a headliner to be able to sustain an event. And we are going to start doing events in some kind of smaller settings as well, as we are out there traveling around. One of the things that's enabling us to go into this next phase of mass production, and you're going to see a lot more events dropping this next year, is because we've now purchased our own film equipment. For so long, because we wanted to keep the quality at a certain level, we've relied on hiring local film crews to film events for us, which it's an expensive bill every event, but it takes a significant amount of capital to get some decent gear together, and we now have that. So we're going to be able to that's just going to mitigate the costs of each event. So and we're going to be able to build on that film package that we have started now, which is very exciting. I wanted to share this announcement on my Twitter as well. I always forget, and someone mentioned that to me today, and I always forget. I have like 8,000 on my other Twitter that I never post to. I know I still call it Twitter like a boob, but it is what it is. It's X. It's now X. I'm hitting up my ex. Okay, so let me post that. Who should be invited to the Pangburn stage? Blabbity bloobity blee. I'll post that on both. There we go. Should I post that on Facebook too? Yeah, why not? Yeah. I always forget we have like 50,000 on Facebook. I got to hit that up more, So yeah, and also feel free to talk at me, unmute. Tell me about your favorite YouTubers or your favorite thinkers. They don't have to be on YouTube. Post. Okay, grind.
Let's see, my
Casey's.
favorite thinker. Let's see here. Barnum and Bailey.
I thought you were going to say Donald Duck for sure.
Hey, Daffy Duck, actually. I'm going with Daffy Duck.
Farce asks a good question about the industry. Are speakers paid? In some cases, speakers will be offered a fee. In other cases, speakers will have their travel expenses covered. And sometimes there are situations where there's an opportunity and a speaker will cover their own travel expenses to be there. Sometimes the kind of content that will be created by virtue of the event or by way of the event is enough to attract someone's attention. But yeah, like once you start getting into the level of people who have, like they're quite popular on the internet in the space of intellectualism or in the debate space, they'll be demanding anywhere from a couple $1,000s per speaking engagement all the way up to $150,000 per speaking engagement. So the people in that $150,000 per speaking engagement range would be people like Neil deGrasse Tyson, Jordan Peterson, and Jordan, even in some cases, is demanding higher numbers than that. Obviously, when he's healthy, he's not out there healthy right now. Yeah, and we got a lot of new people going to be making their Pangburn Stage debut this fall. Like I mentioned, we just had a guest on our new Pangburn Live channel here, Not So Erudite. Kyla Turner will be making her debut. Pearl Davis will be making her debut. Lauren Southern will be making her debut. Getting some girl power, female energy on the stage, which is cool. We've had Carolyn Porco on the stage before. We've had, I can't remember her name. Can someone give me the name? Sarah Hayter has been on our stage. I don't know if people remember Sarah Hayter. I don't know if Sarah Hayter is still around. I don't know. I never see anything from her. We've had Santa Maria. What's her first name? Someone Santa Maria. She's a science communicator.
Hey, Travis, can I ask you something?
Yeah.
So yesterday I posted a picture of like puppy dogs.
Yeah.
It was like on YouTube. It was like one of the shorts thing. I wonder if that would qualify me to speak at a Pangburn event, or go join the debate or something.
What?
Yeah, like I posted because I have a YouTube page, but I post mostly about puppy dogs and stuff. Is that not?
Oh, is that your actual channel, or are you trolling?
No, it's my actual channel. Usually I do politics, but yesterday was puppy dogs.
Oh, you were talking about puppy dogs? Yeah, I mean,
yes.
Yeah, I mean, we can. There might be an opportunity. Like, what kind of engagement do you have? Can you post the link to your channel, Nate? And then I can take a look.
Sure.
Yep.
That was it. I'm sorry to interrupt.
That's all right. I'm just kind of taken aback because I know you do politics and stuff. I'm surprised you brought up puppy dogs in this proposition.
Yeah, we could do politics too, but I haven't, even if there was an opportunity for me to like come and be like a side debater or something like that, the political climate's kind of like choppy for me. So okay. I don't know.
Yep.
That's it.
And that's probably what it would look like, Nate, like as a first go. Like if there was an opportunity where we're doing something like the anti-Trump debate tour with Destiny, and we have like Destiny going against like 8 different people in that night, it would probably look like something like that. But we can consider that for sure. Just make sure you post your your channel link in this thread that we got going here, so I can make sure we don't miss out on that opportunity. Let's see. Planet Peterson, YouTube, please, if you need a science guy. Yep. Far says, thank you for the answer. I've always been curious if money influences things. Yeah, it's one of those things where, unfortunately, I feel that speaker fees can get so out of control that it just destroys so many great opportunities that could be happening, where like there'll be a speaker who it's difficult to sell, 100 tickets for at like a $10 price tag, and they're demanding like $5,000 per event. So it doesn't make sense, and that's how events end up getting canceled. Almost every single time, by the way, you see an intellectual debate or event canceled, it's because the bill just could not support the finances associated with producing the event. So Snowdrop says, who would be your gold star guest? No restrictions. I was on a podcast I think it was like 2 weeks ago, and actually that podcast will be released. It was on another channel I got invited to, but I was kind of asked something similar, and I said Kim Jong-un. And the reason why I said that is because as a moral well-beingist, when I look around the world at like where the most amount of good could be done through an initial conversation, maybe being a way in to the kinds of bad ideas I see functioning in North Korea. So like it would require translators, whatnot, but I would want, that's when someone said, if I could speak to someone in this last podcast I was on, I said I would want to speak to Kim Jong-un. Obviously it would require translation, but I would want to have a really good faith, helpful, sympathetic conversation with Kim Jong-un, and like try to build something out of that conversation, something good. And hopefully like there could be some kind of olive branch accepted, and there, the benefit, talk about some of the benefits that could be had for, North Koreans and the leadership in North Korea by, becoming partners with the rest of the world in many different ways, and opening up their borders safely for travel and experiences for their own people to be able to come and go and experience the rest of the world. Like, those are huge steps, obviously, but something that could maybe just create one stepping stone through a really good faith, helpful conversation.
If you have the opportunity, why not?
Yeah, I mean, if you get these opportunities to like magically wave a wand and you get to talk to anyone, I think you gotta do what's good and righteous if you have that kind of opportunity.
By the way, Travis, I wanted to add. Oh, go ahead.
No, you're good. You're good.
Yeah, I'm Travis. I wanted to ask you: is 594,000 subscribers pretty good?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wouldn't go by subscribers though. Just so people know what I look for. Subscribers can be bought. Like what I see often, someone will have like 1.2 million subscribers, and then whether or not, if I believe they can sustain a Pangburn stage event as a headliner, I'm going to scroll down and look at the kind of engagement they have. Engagement can also be bought, but there's a particular combination of engagement that can't really be bought, and there's ways to see if it is bought or not. So I don't go off X followers. Again, with X, it's I think it should be quite obvious. But if someone has if they say they have 500,000 subscribers and they're making posts that are getting as much interaction on average as someone who has 1,000 subscribers, there's something wrong there. Some people will blame the algorithms and say that's the problem, but typically what's going on is somebody is trying to purchase subscribers or purchase engagement to try and make themselves maybe look more popular than they are. But it obviously the live event world is really where you're put to the test, because what are you going to do? Buy tickets for your own event, and then once we do the event, it's it was sold out and there was 2 people in the audience. It's not going to make sense, right?
Right.
So really, the reality, when you're putting your company's hard-earned money behind giving people a headline opportunity, like on the Pangburn stage, and I've been deceived before. It's not going to be the first time, but we get the contract signed, we do this. When we sell a pre-sale with people who are quite popular on the internet in these sections, it shouldn't be hard to sell 100 tickets in a pre-sale. And I've done things before with people who looked by most of my best metrics to be very, very, have a lot of engagement, have a lot of popularity. That generally correlates with wanting to, if you have an opportunity, to be able to go out and see those people. So if you have the ticket price point right, in that it's on the very favorable side, and the initial marketing blast goes out from not just Pangburn but through all of their media outlets and everything, and there's very, very little action on the ticketing side of things, there's something wrong. So,
okay,
yeah,
I just wanted to make sure. Also, do you want me to just put in her email in the chat, because
no, you don't.
She said on her live streams that the best way to reach her is by her business email.
Yeah, you don't have to do that. I have a system that calls that stuff instantly, so it's all good. You don't have to include it. If you want to, you can. If it's their public email, just don't share any private email or anything.
No, I don't have access to their private email.
Yeah,
but we have
fair
emailed
enough.
back and forth before, So yeah.
Okay.
So this yeah, she's giving it out. So I'm not doxing her.
Yeah, all good.
Good job.
So yeah, Thomas, we should also start actually sending out our invite soon for basically between Thomas and I. Thomas is one of the Pangburn producers. Him and I work closely every day, for those of you who haven't got a chance to hang out with or meet Thomas. But we are together planning a Pangburn Philosophy Symposium that we are going to set up, that is going to function much like a classic Greek philosophy circle. And we're planning to have 10 of the top philosophical minds that Thomas and I will engage with and manage on a large stage setting. And I think we're going to do a philosophical symposium every year. So we're going to make it an annual thing, and we'll change the locations and whatnot. But that's very exciting. So we'll want to have people like Graham Oppie there, who we just talked to, Stephen Hicks, maybe Lawrence Krauss can represent philosophy of science side.
Some of the people on my channel, Joshua Nobe and stuff, have been sent emails about this, and so hopefully they hit me back, because I liked Joshua. I liked Jeffrey West. A lot of the people that were on the old show.
Oh yeah,
they would be great They would be great. And so I've sent a few emails to those people that I think would even hit me back on that. And Oppie and Josh have been sent the email about that, but I don't know if Oppie is. He might. He might. Josh, I can't imagine Josh turning it down. So he's fantastic.
Yeah, yeah. No, and we'll be sure to give people lots of notice so they can make plans to be available.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, we're going to pair it with some what up his on YouTube. We're going to pair it with some people who also have some pretty good YouTube followings in the philosophy sphere.
Yay!
So yeah, bringing the young guard and the old guard together, I think will be really cool. So yeah, that's going to be fun. Yeah, and make sure you guys keep dropping your favorite YouTubers, thinkers in the chat. Yeah, I've heard Planet Peterson a few times. I'll be sure to do that. Yeah, Alex Malpass. I'm familiar with that name. I'm actually going to be Lauren.
And by philosophical symposium, we mean WWE match of the century.
Exactly. Like everyone will be in whatever their brand would look like manifested into a WWE wrestling outfit. And they'll be in a, yeah.
I can't even imagine Lawrence Krauss dressed up like The Undertaker. That is literally what I'm thinking right now.
I think based on the kind of hats Lawrence likes to wear, he should be The Undertaker out there for sure.
Who's going to be Ric Flair, though?
Ooh.
I
Ric
know,
Flair
right?
would be Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Oh my God.
Yeah, wait. That's how I think all Pangburn debates should now go. Like I don't know, like Neil deGrasse Tyson debates Jordan Peterson or something like that. And like Neil just grabs. I was like Jordan by the chest or something like that, and slams him through a table or something.
Yeah, just close them the whole time. Yep.
Yeah, I mean, you wouldn't believe how many times I've heard, like, because sometimes for fun to keep things lighthearted, I will introduce speakers like they are, entering a boxing match, and people would be like, "Why do you do that?" It's like because it's funny. Because it's fun.
Just introduce Lawrence Southern like weighing in at exactly 90 pounds, soaking wet. Don't tell what I said. That took me in the balls.
Don't tell Lawrence, but I don't think he could wrestle his way out of a paper bag.
Wait, Lawrence.
I used to tell Matt Dillahunty right before he's about to go on stage. I'm gonna do it this time. I'm gonna say Matt Dillahunty. and he was like fuck you.
Oh well.
Yeah.
I should make this so automated that the emails invites I sent out. So when I send it to Planet Peterson, I should say, "Hello, Planet."
Hello, Planet. How are you today?
I am regular human person. Would you like to have a conversation?
Yeah, I am a regular human person that is sending you a regular human invite.
Yes.
Not sus at all.
Yeah.
Not
Oh,
sus.
Thomas, did you get a chance to check out my Substack?
I literally saw that message a second ago. I've been busy all day, but I'm about to here in just a moment that you reminded me. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
You're always welcome. I just get caught up with stuff. Sorry about that.
No, that's all right.
Eric. His name is Eric.
His name is Eric.
Hello, Eric.
Weinstein. Just kidding.
Weinstein instead of Weinstein. I remember when people would I remember Douglas Murray on our stage called Eric Weinstein, and it was right around the Harvey.
Oh, no.
It was right around the Harvey Weinstein debacle. I thought that was the funniest thing ever, and I remember Eric just being like, "It's like I can't be associated with fucking Weinstein."
Bruh. Come on now.
Also, when it comes to the whole Weinstein thing, the first thing I thought of was like, you're like a millionaire surrounded by beautiful people all the time. Just hit on somebody, you fucking degenerate. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, but to some people, that's just not going to do it, man. They need to fucking like force them to do things against their will. Like it's a fucking brain disease, right?
Yeah.
One of the worst.
Oh, thanks, Laurel, for giving Dr. Anna. That is someone I've had my eyes on.
I have mixed feelings on her, but I think she would definitely be a fun person to watch debate. So definitely someone I would watch.
Well,
Dr.
keep
Anna.
in mind too, at Pangburn, we mostly don't produce debates. We produce good faith, helpful discussions on different topics.
Real
So,
human conversations.
yeah,
Right.
but yeah, I know what you
fine.
mean. Still might be cool to see someone like that.
Yeah.
Have a debate with someone. I triggered a shit ton of people today with my post that moderators are for pussies. I mean, sorry, moderators are for amateurs. Debate moderators
No, you said
are for
right.
amateurs. Travis Pangburn said pussies. Cancel him.
Oh,
Said the P word.
so sad. Sad face.
Yeah.
Oh, I know someone who she would want to go up against. I know, like, you want to have like good faith debates, but someone who I know she's had like a little bit of beef with is like some guy who has a YouTube channel called Psych Hacks. Forgot his first name.
Psych hacks because she's an actual psychologist and this psych hacks guy isn't, or is the psych hacks guy?
The Psych Hacks guy
Okay.
at least claims that he is. He at least claims that he is, and I'm pretty sure he
Yikes.
is.
Yikes on that one, indeed. Yikes.
So, psychologist versus psychologist is how I would see it.
Right. Right. Was that an actual email that I just saw? I guess. Wow.
I guess.
Yeah, bro.
Thomas.
Seriously, like a real email. It doesn't even have a watermark. How is that even a real email?
Arcion says Rolo Tomasi. Now that is that you guys were saying Rolo? You're saying, haven't you heard of Rolo? The rational male. That's who that is.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I got the person I was saying Dr. Anna has been having a beef with. His name is Orion Taraban.
All right.
Yeah. Psych Hacks.
Oh,
yeah.
So this guy named the rational male, he's been calling out Lauren Southern recently. He said, "This bitch again" in the thumbnail.
Yeah.
Lauren Southern caught in another lie. Okay. Let's
Actually, he got humiliated by Lauren because they actually pulled a giant prank on him online to make him feel. It would take a while to explain how the prank went, but yeah, they made him look like a fool at one point. So he's really bitter about that. But go on.
I see.
Is.
Well,
yeah.
Yeah, I'll get in contact with him and see what's up.
Yeah.
Rational male. This would be it sounds like the rational male would be great against the red pill crowd.
Yeah. He is a red pill guy. He's a manosphere personality.
Oh, he is?
My favorite.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I see. Because that makes more sense now. Because I thought you were mentioning him as an opponent for someone who was kind of a right winger, but he's a right winger.
No. Yeah, he's like I hate to say it, but he is a right winger. I hate to say it because I am a right winger too, as you know.
Oh, you really don't like this guy, eh?
Yeah, I do not. Like, I think he is poison to the right wing and to conservatives and to men. Because I used to be someone who got caught up in the manosphere universe, and it was
Right.
only by getting actual girls to date me and having good people around me that got me out of that thinking.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah. By the way, I just put into the chat who I'd like to see Dr. Anna debate if she wants to debate somebody because, like I said, they've been kind of having an online beef with each other about psychological takes.
Fantastic, everyone. Like, this is the kind of stuff I need. Drop these names. These are the exact kind of people I want to see here. I know KC dropped Trump versus Donald Trump versus Bernie. That's going to be difficult to make happen, just slightly. Atrioc. Let's look at Atrioc's channel. Atrioc. Okay. Yeah, I'm familiar with this guy. Yeah, fantastic.
Fantastic.
Fantastic. Everybody get down tonight. Come on. Everybody get down tonight. Yeah. Does anyone remember S Club 7? Am I the only one?
You're the only one.
I'm the only one who's willing to admit it.
You just achieved Unk status. I'm sorry, Travis.
Yeah. I know.
Although I've probably achieved that now because I'm 30, so I'm probably Unk as well.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, shit, yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Planet Peterson is in. He got back to me instantly. We will do something together. I've seen a bunch of Pangburn videos. I'm definitely into blah, 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 blah. Okay, cool. Yep, Planet Peterson.
Oh, yeah. Well, if he's looking for a theist to debate, I might suggest Trent Horn.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Trent Horn's, he hasn't made his list yet. I'm kind of in a bit of just trying to find the right match for Trent Horn. I have my ideas that I don't want to quite disclose yet, but yes, Trent Horn and everyone,
Everyone.
Dr. Anna is great. We just did Rolo. Dan McClellan. Dan McClellan. Dan McClellan, yada yada yada. I'm familiar with Dan. This proves Jesus is God. And Dan McClellan, he's a Christian, I believe.
You know it.
I think.
Come on back.
Well, he's a Mormon.
Oh,
so
no.
it depends on your definition.
Oh no, Jesus in the Old Testament is beyond. Oh, is beyond dispute. Yeah. He's
beyond.
Christian.
Yeah. Well, it depends on what you consider Mormons to be, because that's what he's like. Latter-day Saints. That's what Dan McClellan is. But he's very, very smart. Cool. Yeah, he's very well spoken and very intelligent.
Dude, I've never had a Mormon on our stage, so that would be sweet.
Ooh. Opportunity.
Why? Oh, people, I'm telling you right now, just make your email easily accessible. I found it without too much trouble, but sometimes when they make you go to their website, it's just, dude, you got to just have it there. Make it easy for producers, because some producers are lazy as fuck. I did all the clicking. I went there. Hello, Dan. Dan the man. Dan. Subject. Daybot. I'm literally doing these invites while we're live on the air, so this is your chance, folks.
Which means they're fake.
After this, there will never be an opportunity again. No, I'm kidding. There'll be opportunity. You can just DM me. So Jay Dyer, funny thing, at one point I was trying to get Andrew Wilson to have a debate with Richard Carrier on my stage, but I felt Andrew Wilson showed a lot of like bad faith and unhelpfulness in that negotiation, in that process. That there were a couple errors in the contract that was issued to Andrew, and then, well, before that, he was saying some really weird things, like pussy atheists, like while talking to me, a producer who's looking to like hire him and speaking. It was just really, really strange. But and then eventually, like, I'd sent this contract, and someone who was working for me who has never made a mistake really on contracts, they forwarded it to me. I didn't see the mistakes. I sent it to Andrew, and then Andrew said, "There's these 2 mistakes. Now I think you're trying to scam me." And he was saying all these things, and I was just like, "Oh my god!" At that point, I was like, "Dude, I think I've been patient enough here, so I think we'll leave it at that." And Jay Dyer had agreed to. He was going to debate someone. I think he was going to debate Don actually from our server here on our stage in New York. But then as soon as that happened and I don't know if this is connected, but I asked Jay Dyer for an explanation, but Jay Dyer backed out of the opportunity that was being offered to him and that he had agreed to. And then, I followed up. I said, was there any reason as to why you're backing out? And no response, 0. But there's good reason to believe that it could have been connected to that, because I know Jay Dyer and Andrew Wilson are apparently friends, and they send each other to debates. Like if Andrew doesn't want to have a debate on the existence of God, he'll send Jay Dyer. He'll recommend Jay Dyer. So like, I don't know, weird thing. Andrew's got to grow up a bit before he's ready for the Pangburn stage. I hate to say, and I hope if he hears that, he takes that lightheartedly, like he should. But yeah, you gotta learn how to. Yeah, you gotta learn how to not be a weirdo during the negotiation process.
Well, and that's
serious,
the thing.
Andrew.
You're super serial, Andrew. Stop, you're so serial. But Jay Dyer, like if you watch his debate with with Kyla Turner, you can easily tell, he's not ready for the Pangburn stage. Like Jay was yelling most of the time. He was bad faith as all as can be. It looks less like a healthy discussion about their disagreements, and more like a toddler who was really upset.
Yeah. So, and that was on that weird podcast thing where they interview OnlyFans girls and dunk on them for clicks.
Yeah.
So now, if Jay Dyer thinks that was difficult, Don Prager would have opened up his giant mouth, eaten.
He would have incinerated that dude. Incinerated entirely.
And shit him out on the stage in a good faith, helpful, passionate way. I might add. But like, I'm telling you that like in this kind of world or of like debate where people are playing around in these little podcasts, walking around, Don should be viewed as a Goliath, as a giant final boss. They don't understand.
I'm telling
they
you.
They don't understand what difficulty is until they've had a debate with the great Don. And I'm not that is me underselling Don, by
Seriously.
the way, on particular topics. Don is someone who you should want to sit down for a conversation with and have a good faith, helpful dialectic with. You are suicidal. I should say suicidal because we're on YouTube. You are intellectually suicidal. I said it again. If you're thinking you are prepared to go toe to toe with the great Don. By the way, maybe that is why Jay Dyer ran away, because he realized that like he was going to go against this Goliath because maybe he didn't know who he was, and he went over and checked out Don Don's very, very small Pangburn Universe channel because Don Don's not a YouTuber. But yeah.
Oh, he does have a YouTube channel. Don Don does have a YouTube channel. It's just not currently active. So
yeah. No. What I was saying is that he's got, actually, Don Don has 2 smaller YouTube channels, but he's not a YouTuber. So he's like, Don Don puts content out once in a while. But like, if you want to see something really funny, look up Don Don Prager versus Cenk Uygur.
oh my God.
Don Don and I both sat down with Cenk Uygur, and Cenk almost cried, and it wasn't because we were being mean, but it was because I was holding his feet to the fire on something he got wrong about the Israel-Palestine conflict that was later proven wrong, but he was like calling people evil for not jumping immediately to saying that it is a fact that Israel meant to bomb a hospital or whatever. It was something like that. And then after it came out, like, I called him out for that and I wouldn't let him go. And then by the end of it, he's like, fine, Travis, I'll look at it again. Like, just so we would stop talking about it. But it was really funny. But him and like Don Don and look, when I'm talking about things like this that get me excited in the debate world, I'm not talking about me and Don Don were shitting on Cenk Uygur. No. It was good faith, helpful, passionate interaction.
I like him now.
But it was a lot of pressure, in like intellectual pressure on Cenk Uygur that I don't think he was used to in that conversation. But it was fun.
No, he wasn't. Not when he told Don Don basically like people are getting their heads cut off and over there or something. He's like, "What are you talking about?"
Oh yeah, in the he said people get being beheaded by the Israelis in
machetes or something.
Yeah, it was weird. Yeah, he said some weird things.
Thomas, did you check it out yet?
Y'all think that we're underselling Don Don, but like, come and get in the Discord with him and tell him some bullshit and see what happens.
Yeah, like Don like, okay, so here's a good way to think about it. Like, there are a few people I consider Pangburn philosophers in the world. So like myself, Thomas, Don Don, Perry. So you can imagine Thomas is the most outwardly compassionate and conscientious kind of person, even when it comes to disagreement and challenging. Now I am one step. William, can you mute? We're just getting some background mumbling or something.
Yeah, bro, I can mute.
Yeah. Thanks. But yeah, so like, and then the next step up of like intensity, that's going to be me, where I'm, I can be a pretty intense, direct guy. Like, I directly will call you on what I think is incorrect information, and I will apply some pretty decent amount of pressure, but I will always try to affirm and let it be known that it's coming from a place of love. Now Don Don's like Thomas and I as well, but Don Don has this gear of passion in the dialectic and poignancy and targeting and destruction at a level that Thomas and I don't really go there or exercise that level on any regular occasion. But Don Don, he can jump right into that, and then once he gets in that like search and destroy from an intellectual perspective mode, he is a killer. He's an absolute killer.
You'll be left naked in the storm.
Yeah. Now, Don Don is at his worst when he crosses that line and goes too far, but he's at his best when he is bumping up against that line while maintaining a good faith, helpful, passionate posture. Yeah. And I think that's where, in that Cenk Uygur interaction with Don Don, one should be able to notice that genius.
Yeah,
that is Don Don's genius right there.
Yeah, if I ever get into a Discord engagement with Don Don, I think the one thing I would do is I would troll him by trying to insist the Earth is flat. Then I would misdirect him. Like there's a common troll that I've seen that people do, where like instead of saying the Earth is literally flat, they just say the Earth is flat. But what they mean is that like it's flat like soda, like flat soda. You know, and so you bring up the things that would be irrelevant to the shape of the Earth, like it's not alkaline or this is the pH level. And they're like the shape of the Earth, and then you reveal me always talking. I meant like it's flat like soda.
Don Don has this joke he makes, and it's obviously just a lighthearted joke, but Don Don works with people who are have mental disabilities, and sometimes he will come into Discord to try to have conversations, and if that beast mode comes out of him, he'll be like, yeah, I can't work while I'm away from work. So yeah, there's that.
Oh, that's funny.
There is that also too, like sometimes Don Don's lighthearted nature, the way he jokes can sometimes come off as very heavy-handed. But if people bring a good light heart to a conversation with Don Don, you're gonna have an amazing time.
Yeah, it's not like that. He's not like that. It may seem like he is, but it's not.
Exactly. Yeah. But if you're someone who likes to get away with spreading misinformation, Don Don is going to be up and down your back. He will, like, he's going to be on you, and so will I and Thomas. But we go about it in a bit of a different way. And Thomas goes about it a different way than I do as well. What up, Robin? What up,
Teamwork?
CJ, everyone. Today is mass invite day. We are mass inviting our favorite YouTubers and people to the Pangburn stage because we are mass producing this next year. There's going to be a lot of productions dropping on the Pangburn stage. So that's what we're doing today. What happened to that? Oh yeah, this is for Orion. What's that?
I said, I think I've been doing that.
Yes.
You have been. Robin hits me up all the time. You know what we have to figure out, and this is true. I've been doing this for 10 years. We can look at the data on this. When it comes to women, females in intellectualism, very, 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 very difficult to sell a live ticket.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very, very difficult.
But worth it.
It's weird because some of my favorites are women.
Yeah.
Right.
Is that like is that more in the United States than maybe over like in London or anything? Or
I've seen it in Canada, I've seen it in UK, I've seen it in the United States, I've seen it in Australia. It's not that so it's predominantly men who buy tickets to live intellectual events, and for the most part, men don't buy tickets to live intellectual events that feature women and females on stage.
That's unfortunate because some of the best people I feel in the space are women. Like in fact, I think I've only recommended women up to this point, other than Trent Warren. And Trent Warren is the only male that I've recommended that be on the Pangburn stage, which is it's kind of sad that they can't sell those tickets as much.
Yeah, I mean, here's an example. This is where I started being like, whoa, what the fuck's happening? In 2017, I booked God, I'm gonna forget her name now. I always forget her name. The lady who is an actress who was very famously left the Church of Scientology, and she had a TV show about it. What's that?
Was it? Was it the woman who was on the King of Queens?
On the what?
On the King of Queens was that the show she was on?
Yes. Yeah. What's her name?
I don't remember, but I know what you're talking about.
King of Queens show. Yeah, her name is Leah Remini. Okay. So I had Leah Remini booked at the peak of her popularity in the religious space. I had, and I luckily was able to put a bill together of her and Sam Harris on stage together in New York, having a conversation, signing books. She had just released a book. I'm pretty sure she had just released a book. And based on how popular she is and was at that time, based on Sam Harris's popularity at that time, where I was selling out very large houses with Sam Harris, I could not give a fucking ticket away for that event. I couldn't give it away. I had to cancel it.
Holy shit.
I had to cancel it. And it cost me thousands to cancel it. It just, we couldn't, we did the blasting through Sam Harris's podcast, which was at the boom era of his podcast. We blasted all of her social media, everything. I'm waking up that morning and I'm like, this is going to be one of the craziest pre-sales we've ever done. I was like, I was having visions of needing like a 5,000 seat venue for this. Nothing could have prepared me for the weak ass pre-sale that we had for that event. And I was just like, wow. Yeah, this just the numbers demonstrate that this cannot be sustained. And this was like, we spent a few $1,000s on like an initial social media blast that was like getting all kinds of reactions. I'm sure if we would have, moved forward with the event, that it might have actually broke even or come close to break even, but it was such a shock, the lack of interest. It sent a direct message. I talked to Sam about it and I was just like, and he said, well, I mean, it's up to you. It's your event. So yeah. And I eventually made the decision to pull that one. And that hurt because I really wanted to see that conversation happen. And then I think Sam, I don't know if he actually did. I can't remember. But I think Sam said, well, I mean, instead I'll just have her on as a podcast guest. And I was like, okay, great. But I can't remember if Sam had her on. Sam Harris, Leah Remini. President Trump's failure. Does anyone know if Sam talked to Leah Remini at any point? Yeah, I don't think he ended up talking to her, which sucks. I think that would have been a really cool conversation.
Oh, by the way, do you know if the Dallas show in October is sold out?
The Dallas show in October? No, it's not sold out. No.
Okay, good. Thank you.
The events, keeping true to how difficult it is to sell events with female intellectuals on the bill. And this is like, with our advertising, we are targeting specifically, Lauren Southern, Not So Erudite, and Pearl Davis fans who are interested in politics, right? And interested in manosphere things, interested in red pill things. That's the kind of audience we're targeting. And it's been difficult. It's been difficult. The houses are light for those two events.
Yeah.
So
you'll definitely be going, right?
What's that?
I was just teasing CJ. I was just joking. I said, CJ, you'll definitely be going, right?
I want to. I don't know if life will open the doors for me to be able to.
Yeah.
CJ, if you're not there, then who's going to help me set up chairs? Like, come on.
Butt whooping, CJ.
I know, but you know, I don't know what stuff's gonna look like for me by September 20th. Or what is it? September something is?
No,
12th.
September 12th is New York. October 3rd is Dallas.
Oh wait, when is the Lauren Southern one and where?
October 3rd in Dallas.
Yeah,
Pearl.
I can't make that.
You
Well,
can't?
shit.
Well,
Come on. You
I was
can- you can
counting.
make
I was
it
counting on
workable.
you buying. I was counting on you buying 10 tickets, CJ. Like, come on.
we need you to buy all
Yeah.
the tickets, CJ.
Yeah,
Oh.
I feel like CJ would just want to be as close to the stage as possible.
I just wanted to say hello to Jenga. I think Jenga might be new to the Discord chat here. So, what up, Jenga?
Hello. Yeah, I think this is the second time I've joined, but yeah, just listen.
Okay.
I'm usually a lurker, so.
Oh, okay. I'm glad you're at least willing to admit that. And now that you're out as a lurker,
I have a
the world
problem.
can move on. Yes. No, it's
Yes.
all good. Welcome. Feel free to unmute and blurt out anything at any time.
Thank you.
No. Robin, let's get some more names flowing here. You got the names. Who else am I inviting tonight? I've already sent out like 20 invites.
Oh, you mean right now?
Yeah, write him in the
Oh,
chat.
you're on the
Just
war.
like spam him. Also, you, CJ. CJ, I know you know some
Tony on the
YouTubers and some
war?
person. Write
You
it
know
in
who
the
that
chat.
I did.
Polyon, the what?
Noir, like black.
Oh, okay. You wrote it somewhere.
He's done a few
Oh,
debates
okay.
before, so he might
Okay.
be interested.
Fantastic. I'm moving my way down. Yeah, someone said Snowdrop said Douglas Murray. I've had Douglas Murray on the stage multiple times. Yeah.
There's a guy that I
Possibility.
invited down here that he's sometimes appears on. He's really good at like doing counter apologetics. His name's Skeptics and Scoundrels.
Okay.
And,
Yeah, put the
I think
name
he
down
joined
there.
us- I think he joined us one night, but I'm not sure about his work schedule.
Okay. Yeah, that's cool. So Alex Malpass. What is Alex Malpass? They have a channel, right? I don't know if they do, actually. Alex Malpass. Interesting. Interesting. Hey, Min, I'm counting on you to drop all of your favorite Eastern philosophy names in the chat today that I should invite to the Pangburn stage. We need to get Eastern philosophy, Eastern thinkers on the Pangburn stage. Who are your
Yes,
favorites?
we do. You're the first one, man. The first one. Come on
Have
down.
you ever done Flavod?
And it's not only because you're Asian, okay? It's not
No,
only that.
That's not the main reason.
It's not the main reason. It's just How's your day, by the way?
Yes, CJ. Slowly, you're there, right? Mm-hmm.
Kulian Noir, attorney and gun rights activist. Okay, yeah. Sweet. Send an invite. Pangburn just announced 17,000 new events.
Mm-hmm.
16,000 of them have already been canceled.
Mm-hmm. And you know what
Yeah,
that
you know
means.
what? Yeah, so Zizek is, of course, going to get an invite to our philosophical symposium. But every time I email with Zizek, he's always like responds in the most like he's dying way. Like, and I think his health is better now, but he always responds like, yes, if I'm still alive by then, like in ways like that, which is.
That sounds like a very Slavot way to respond.
It is. It's right on brand for him.
I'll play with his game back at and be like, well, I hope you die before then. Smile really big.
Colian? That can't be his real name. The real name of Colian Noir. Collins. Colian Noir's real name is Collins. Collins? Okay. Hello, Collins. That doesn't sound right. Oh, Pangburn, you're so fucking white. You've never heard of Collins as a first name? Notice how the multiple personalities come out? Collins Noir. Okay, where was I? Oh yeah, I'm going to double check on Trent Horn because I know Trent and I have an email thread in here. Oh yeah, Trent Horn's busy right now. Perhaps 2026. Yeah, Trent is down. He was caring for his wife who recently had brain surgery. So that is why I said, Trent, all the best and all our love to you and your wife. Whenever you feel ready for the stage again, let me know. But I might hit him up and be like, hey, Trent. Actually, that's a good question. Now that I'm thinking of this. Yeah, I think we need Trent Horn versus Stephen Woodford Rationality Rules in February 2027. The question is, where should we do that? And the answer is probably New York City. Why does New York get everything? Well, they have a pretty big fucking audience there. This could be for Canada. Could be.
I like New York. It's close enough that I can make it.
But I really owe Toronto an event. I really, really owe Toronto.
I might be able to make it to any Toronto event. I don't know though.
The great thing about New York, though, is we have Bronxlandia, and we have a very good relationship with that venue.
And CJ, you would have to leave a lot of your stuff at home to come to Toronto.
It's actually further than I thought it was. And I'm not sure if I can drive in Canada, so I'd have to look it up.
If you can dodge a wrench, you can drive in Canada.
It's not a matter of can I navigate the road. It's like legally, I'm not sure I can.
Legally.
On February 13th.
That's probably stuff, information there we don't need to say.
Hey, don't ask me about what I did in 1999, all right?
What'd you do in 1999? Were you even born yet?
Yeah.
Okay. How old were you? Don't lie to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was years old.
LSD in 1999.
I can hear good old Scotty in the background there.
Yeah,
He's back there chilling, cooking.
Yeah. We know what Scott was doing in 1999 anyway. Now.
1999, I was playing lots of video games. That's what I was doing.
In 1999, we were all preparing for the end of the world. Don't y'all?
You might have been.
2000 was like, oh my gosh! Remember all the?
I do remember it.
Everything was going to shut down. Like,
And I remember the hilarity after nothing happened.
Yeah. It was like this year of panic for like, Y2K and all this, and all the clocks were going to stop, and everybody thought that God operates on our calendar, and yeah.
God is the answer, right?
God. Once again, Jesus.
Okay.
Well, I mean, our calendar operates on God.
Min, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, did you hear that we're looking for Eastern Eastern philosophy names or good Eastern or minds of Eastern thought that would be good for the Pangburn stage? I'm not sure if you had any, but I know that you follow Eastern thought a lot more than a lot of people around here. So, but if you had any names, you should drop them in the text chat here so I can invite them to our stage.
Yeah, if I can think of one, I would tell you.
Oh, okay. Should we just resurrect Confucius, who was like 6'3", and put him on the Pangburn stage? That would be a sight to see.
I mean, that would be nice.
Man, you think it would be nice to have resurrected people on the stage?
Yeah, I mean, like sometimes like good, brilliant people die too young, so if they deserve to live again, and I'll say have it that way.
All right, wishing Trent Horn and his wife, of course, healing. She's been healing for a while. I hope she's good. I just offered Trent Horn this stage in February with Stephen Woodford. We should what was I going to do? Someone's like, Snowdrop's like, hologram would be a little less gruesome sounding. No, it has to be bones. Thomas, what about you? You got any names up your butt?
For what now? I'm sorry, I was reading. I apologize. What names for what?
Just for the stage.
Oh, I mean, all the philosophers. I would love to see, because I don't YouTube, so that's one of my things. I don't really know any of the YouTubers. I would love to see, what's his name? Alex O'Connor and Glenn Scribner, because I love Glenn. Now they've done that already on his channel, but that would be great to see them live do it. That'd be really cool. I thought that was a good conversation between him and Glenn, so that would be cool.
Yeah. Can someone, Rose McGowan, who put Rose?
So you say?
I'm just thinking. I'm surprised they don't have that many subscribers on YouTube, but I'm sure most of theirs are over on Instagram. Let's take a look. The Instagrams. Is she that famous actress who did that thing that time on that stuff?
Yes, because I totally know those things. Yes.
He was just trying to get the name of that person you were talking about earlier.
Oh god, she was answering a question from earlier.
Oh,
It was just too. Were you guys asking what you were doing on 1999 though?
1999.
Yeah. What was the question?
Oh,
I said stop
I don't know.
asking.
Hey, fuck you, CJ.
Yeah, suck it.
I'll come over there and just rest my balls on your forehead.
And by rest, he
Only
means
if you're
slap
fucking.
them continuously. Okay, so skeptics and scoundrels. Okay, interesting. Let's look at their. Okay, this looks like someone who would be great for like when we have some personalities on stage. For
He
them
lives
to
in the
challenge.
West.
Okay.
So it might be. Yeah, he's really good. He's really good. He does call-in shows, but he doesn't. He has a regular job too, so he spends a lot of time.
Yep.
He doesn't focus on his counterparts, but he does most of the what is it, the guy that can't even think of his name now, the one that's got the well, I'm drawing a blank. Where you just ask questions. Where you just ask questions all the time, like
Q&A, call in.
no, the one. I mean, I like that. The
It's okay.
Are you talking about Stephen Wright?
no, I like where they just sit and ask questions. That process. That guy that came up with that method.
The Socratic method.
Where he goes out on the street, he goes out the street epistemology.
Oh yeah, Anthony Magnabosco.
Yes. Like Eric does a lot of like street epistemology kind of type anapologetics. He's an ex-Jehovah's Witness, and I know he lives in pretty far west.
Okay, Hank Green. I've seen Hank Green stuff before. Crash Course Coin, Linktree. Now the question is, Hank, do you make your email easily accessible?
Negative.
By hankgreen.com. All right. Oh, I think I've been here before. Have I invited Hank Green? Maybe. Okay. I think I have, actually. He really needs to work on his thumbnails. They would do so much better. And his channel's already doing great. It's getting weird. That's a good thumbnail. Am I pissed? That one's pretty good. Sorry, I have a fascination with thumbnails.
Terrible. Terrible human being.
I do have a question though. What do you think about them finding sugars already like in the Milky Way?
They went up?
Have you seen that where they found sugars?
Oh, let me look this up. Oh, no. Sugar in the Milky Way? Oh, no.
I mean, I wouldn't doubt it. Like simple sugars, I'm assuming, right?
Wow. Okay. Astronomers have detected a true sugar in the space between stars in the Milky Way, specifically in a gas dust cloud called, I'm not going to read that number out, located about 27,000 light years from Earth. The sweet molecule
please,
called...
Thomas,
Oh
please
my
read
God,
the number
dude.
out. Please.
Go69802717825 or some shit. It keeps going. I'm not. Anyway, this sweet molecule called erythrulose. I don't know like the name of sugar, but it's ERYTHRULOSE is found on Earth in raspberries and is a key building block for the origins of life. Beautiful. The detection of that molecule in the interstellar medium represents a major milestone in astrochemistry. It is the first true sugar, a carbohydrate containing at least 3 carbon atoms, ever confirmed in the vast expanses between stars.
Shit.
Yeah. The breakthrough proves that the complex organic materials necessary for life can synthesize spontaneously through abiotic reactions in nebula long before stars and planets ever form. This supports the theory that comets and asteroids may have delivered foundational sugars to early planets, such as early Earth.
Yay!
Cool.
Love it. Love it.
Isn't that cool?
So
That's cool as hell.
basically, what we're saying is Robin is not the only sweet thing in the cosmos.
Correct. She would have been the only one beforehand. Now she has a partner.
Yes. I'm so excited that I saw that before you did.
That's pretty awesome. Like, finding a carbohydrate synthesized in space from abiotic reaction. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's badass.
Yes. I've been saving that all day, and I just about forgot it.
Good. I'm glad you told me about it because I wanted to know that. I don't check Scientific American or Scientific Daily very often, but like when that kind of stuff happens, I do want to know like the astronomical, cosmological stuff that we find. I love that shit. I love it.
Yeah, well, I mean, I try to stay away from like a lot of the pop science reporting, and because a lot of that stuff. So whenever that stuff comes across like some of my channels, I'm always kind of like, just like Spud Sail. Have you seen Spud Sail too?
No, that sounds cool.
Oh, well, check it out. It's even.
I've always got my head so deeply buried in like neuroscience and stuff. Spell that out for me, huh?
We made a Spud Sail. Type in Spud Sail.
Oh, SPUDCELL, yeah.
Just like Spud, like.
Yeah.
Spud. We made it from scratch. We made a cell.
Huh.
I'm actually fairly abundant in space. Did you know that?
Sugars?
Buckyballs are fairly abundant in space for some reason.
Did you say Pokeballs? I'm having a hard time hearing your mic, CJ.
Buckyballs. My name.
Buckyballs. Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Buckyballs.
Well, Pokeballs would have been good too.
Well, in the name of Simos, D's nuts on your chin. Balchinian philosophy.
Unfortunately, Simos is still pretty ill. So.
Right. Yeah.
The world's first fully synthetic cell built from the ground up. That's
all our
cool.
love out to Simos and to Adam as well.
Yes, both. We love you both.
By the way, anyone who's just joined us, I am cultivating all the names I can today from Pangburn Universe peeps to send out invites for the Pangburn stage. We are going to be producing and dropping way more live intellectual discussions on our stages that we've ever done in our history this upcoming year. So please drop your favorite YouTubers or thinkers, content creators, drop their names in the chat, or you can unmute and talk about them. That's kind of the quest today. Sam Hyde.
Did you look up Spud Sail, Thomas?
I did. I just interrupted Travis while he was talking. It's the world's first fully synthetic cell built from the ground up using non-living chemical components that can complete a full life cycle. It's not a living organism, but it completes the full cell cycle. That is cool as shit. That's really cool.
Yeah, It's been a good week.
It has. This is a lot of good advancements. This is what we need. It's definitely what we need. Cellular biology and stuff like this is super interesting. But like, if you don't follow about this stuff gets complex because microbiology is extremely complex. Let's see.
Do you know what else is complex?
Micro sucks as a chemist.
Yeah, everything micro sucks. It cannot produce its own ribosomes, has no internal immune defenses, cannot self-regulate its metabolism, and possesses no system to eliminate its own waste. So as a result, its lineage naturally degrades and dies after 5 to 10 generations. That's still impressive, though. Like, you know, ribosomes are basically like, you know, what allows a cell to build proteins and shit.
Hey Thomas, do you read the scientific article, right?
Did I read the entire scientific article? No.
Well,
I mean,
that would have taken me a minute, I imagine.
what you said right there, that it says it goes to 5 generations, and it would be, it'd be.
I mean, I can if you need me to. Is that what you need me to do?
Isn't that what it said though? Didn't it say that it was make 5 generations?
Min?
And then
Did
it
we
would
lose
die
you?
if there was no
You have
the
been lost,
cells.
Min.
No, I asked you because some scientific website they are scientists who write an article about something, and
oh yeah,
and they reference some study which they provide the link, and usually they are accessible. So do you usually trust what the article they wrote? You check the reference they post?
That's correct. Yeah, it's on the University of Minnesota on the news and events page, and it's titled "World's First Synthetic Cell with a Complete Life Cycle Could Revolutionize Biological Engineering." I can send you the website if you want it.
Yeah, because it has a complete life cycle and it will go 5 generations, so it is replicating.
Would you like it?
Without a ribosome.
Yes, no, maybe so.
Hey Thomas, can you hear Scott?
I have Scott turned down because he's in the next room, and it reverberates if I don't have it.
Okay, because he's talking and you're talking over him. That's why.
Sorry about that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that too. What I was saying, Thomas, is if that it has a complete life cycle, then it is regenerating somehow, even though it doesn't have a ribosome. So it's regenerating without a ribosome, even. And it will die after 5 generations.
He may still have you turned down. I don't know. He still has you turned down, Scott.
Just yell at him in the house.
Dr. Greg, yes.
Yeah, Dr. Greg. I'm a big fan of Dr. Greg.
Yeah, I'm wondering if I've like Dr. Greg has a pretty small channel, hey?
Just on YouTube. He has a lot of followers on, was it TikTok, OE, and
which Dr. There's a lot of Dr. Gregs. There's a Dr. Greg Jones.
I think he's a member of our server. I think he joined our server.
Is he a black gentleman?
No. I can post his. Hold on, man. I can post his thing.
I don't know if it would be easier or not for you, but you could go to any video I've made on my channel. I link Dr. Greg as one of my favorite science communicators, so you could just grab his link right off of that if you wanted to.
Yeah, or if it's easy for you to just drop his link, that would be great too. James Tour. James Tour. Put on your thinking caps, people. Who are the names? Who are the people?
Robin, while everybody's thinking, I actually stepped in here really quick because I just want to tell you I was doing a response video to my conversation I had with Tavo. By the way, I put Tavo's name in there. Also, Tavo Sanabri. He'd be a good person to add. He's intellectually honest. He's a scholar. I don't know, scholar. He's a scientist, PhD, something or other. But anyway, Robin, I was rewatching that conversation, and you did such an amazing job in that. Your argument was so grounded, and you're always so polite. And he did not address your.
That's twice. That's 2 weeks in a row that I went up with the same question.
Absolutely dodged it. And I don't know that he did it intentionally, because I do think he's a nice guy, and I do think that, but I just think that, yeah, whatever his motivation is, I can't assume, but he definitely did not address your
I warned
observation.
him too. I told him, I said, I'm going to come up on stage with the same question that I did last week because you didn't answer it last week. And I'm going to give you a chance to answer it this week. And there was somebody in chat that wrote some kind of answer to it that I thought was interesting, but like it was yeah. I'm going to come up with another question next week. I guess.
I asked him permission to use the content from our conversation out of respect, since it's on his channel. And in the email, he said, "Yeah, you're more than welcome to. Thanks for asking." But he said that he wanted to do a formal debate with me on the issue that I had raised, and he mentioned your channel. And I says, I got in trouble a little bit for volunteering Robin's channel last time, or Jill did it. I think Jill's the one who
get in trouble.
Well, I don't know if I felt kind of bad because you said something like, "Why the heck am I getting volunteered for this?" Or people, I can't remember how you worded it, but
Jill's the one that keeps wanting me to do all his debates on slavery on my channel. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. I promise I'll be well behaved. You already know I will, but I'll be on my best behavior. But yeah, if you want to host a debate between Tavo and I on why Christians think we need forgiveness and how incoherent of a idea that actually is when you break it down, I'd love to do it.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, I don't know if James Torres still does debates, Travis, but I know he's done them in the past, especially around the origin of life. It's not like a particularly interesting subject for a lot of people, but I know that a lot of Dave's fans, people like me, find interest in it. And it's kind of like the flat Earth thing, but like it has about that much traction, I would say, maybe a little less.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's great. A secondary. Some of these things are so dumb. I'm not going to give a secondary contact email. Yeah, we do have other voice channels, by the way, if people want to go and talk about something else. But we are doing something specific here today on the channel. Info. One 1604.
Robin, did you already recommend Scientific Origins, Austin Sims' channel? If not, that would be another good one.
Scientific Origins. Let's see.
Yep, exactly.
When I search it, I don't see it pop up.
I've had a hard time getting that as well on YouTube search. I don't know what the deal is with that, why some pop up and some don't.
Well, I think I found it. I think it's because they only have like 120 subscribers and
yeah, they're small.
Not a lot of views. Yeah.
Joel reads Bible in the chat, and then CJ's got Apologia too. He's a Canadian. Apologia is like really popular guy too. But Joel reads Bible is like, oh my gosh, he's so good. And John Cohen, I'm gonna go get him too. So.
Pretty good day for ticket sales in general today. What do we have? 5 events on sale right now, I think. Okay, great. Those are awesome. I'm going to look into those ones as well. Yeah, James Tour was good. I would like to see James Tour versus some of our regular combatants.
even like James Tor against Paul, I don't know if they conflict on anything, but they might. I don't remember if James Tor is a young Earth creationist. You'd have to check that. But I know Paul has done a lot of stuff against the young Earth creationism, anti-apologetics in general, evolution, stuff like that. Also, someone I just thought about, Aaron Raw. I don't know what he's doing these days.
Yeah, not really interested, to be honest.
I kind of figured.
Yeah, John Cohen is English, but like he has a pretty good like fan base. His lives are like thousands of people watching sometimes at a time.
Yeah. Did you put the name down there?
Yeah, it's in the chat. Is that where I'm supposed to put it?
Yep. Thank you. Thank you.
John Cohen, and then the Joel Reads Bible too, which is Joel is real. I love Joel. He is absolutely him. I think he's Canadian. Joel is.
Nice.
Yes. So, and he has like a best friend named Mezzo that they do like stuff together, and
sweet.
They're kind of like a tag team. They sort of like help. They come on each other's lives. But
nice. I got to hit back Daryl Davis too. Setting up some things with Daryl. Okay. Paulogia. I thought it was Polyanity. I belong to the Church of Polyanity. Oh, damn it. Cars, boom, 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 boom. Oh, I have to, now it's asking me to answer these things. What? That was wrong? I guess the robots are smarter than me. I don't know what a car is. Do, 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 do. Pangburn stage debut. Boom. Might be a bit of a boring room today, everyone, just because we are doing something a little different today. But make sure you drop all of your favorite YouTubers, content creators, people you think deserve a shot on the Pangburn stage. Okay, that's good. Send that one out. Joe Cohen, unconvinced. I'm unconvinced. Deal with it. Okay. I think someone showed me this recently. It might have been Robin. They've got pretty good.
Actually, you're just unconvinced because you want to sin.
What's that?
I said, actually, you're just unconvinced because you want to sin.
Yes. Because he just wants to sin. That's what we're all doing. Oh, yeah. I want the deepest sin.
Speaking of sin, I've started getting into Zen. And, wow, those are fun.
What? What are you getting
Nicotine
into?
pouches?
No, don't get into nicotine. Nicotine's basically
Steve
crack.
Hofstetter? He's
Huh?
still going around?
Hugh Hefner?
No, Farce mentioned Steve Hofstetter.
Okay.
I used to follow that guy in like 2016.
Do you know who you didn't follow in 2016?
You?
D's nuts. I just had to say that
Damn.
because Simos isn't here to say it every 10 seconds. You walked right into that one, hey?
I guess so. I prefer not to walk into any nuts though.
Well, that's your prerogative. It's your loss. Why do I know this guy, Steve Hofstetter? He's on a tour.
He was a comedian back in the. I think he still is a comedian, but he did a lot of political stuff too.
Comedy and
He's a pretty
politics
creative
goes hand in
guy.
hand, man.
Yeah, he's like a what's his name? Bill Barr, but on the other side.
Yeah, and he does a lot of like just he got popular doing like the whole thing calling out like Trump supporters and shit and just ripping on them in videos.
Right.
I think he did a lot of heckle stuff too, right? Anti-heckling.
Yeah. Yep. He's like comedian tears down heckler, and it'd go into him like doing whatever.
Love it.
Oh, yo, this is actually a fucking golden nugget.
Yep.
Dark Matter, I think it's 25-25.
Why does that sound so familiar?
Because he's a fucking legend. That's why. Yeah, 25-25. And he's actively doing debates too. Oh my god.
Oh, and he actually just challenged a guy, Justin, who will be on our stage.
Okay. You know, as much as I talk about, I won't go to Dallas for Lauren. I'll go to fucking China for him. He's awesome.
For who? Dark Matter?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then we have to get him and book him in China, and then I'm going to call you a liar if you don't come to China. And I'll do it just for that reason, not for the sake of the good faith, helpful dialectic, just to do that to you. Sound good?
Yeah. I'm still down.
It's like, yeah, I'm still in. I said I'd do it. Going to China. China.
I don't want to glaze him because that's not really what this is about. But he's made
glaze.
videos, and like, you know, he's got this whole series on religion through like a different context, but like shown, and he's being accurate everywhere, and it's just so on point. And it's also his just general politics, not including religion. I think he's just so on point. He's super wise.
What's his real name? Ooh. The creator behind the popular YouTube channel Dark Matter 2525 is known to the public only by his name. He has chosen to keep his exact real name anonymous. However, he described himself publicly as a military veteran, author, father, and animator.
That sounds terrible.
I think his name is John Matter. John.
Hey now.
His name is John. John Matter. Oh yeah, he calls himself John Matter on Facebook. I'll call him John. You have offended me, sir. You're supposed to refer to me as Dark Matter 2525. Totally and only that.
Bro, this guy just came up to my car and he's like, my wife said she thought you're overheating. Like, my car is running. I wouldn't be sitting here in my running car if it was overheating, brother. I thought he was trying to ask for money or something.
If he would have asked for $5, would you have given it to him?
Fuck no, dude.
Michael Bailey. Does he have a channel? I don't think so. He's an older gentleman, but someone who we could get in touch with. Controversial researcher. Yeah, I've reached out to Peter. Peter's hit me back. Oh, I got to respond to Peter Singer. I'm pretty sure he's hit me back.
You're welcome for the reminder.
Yes, thank you. Was it? Oh, that's Peter McCulloch. Peter Singer. Peter Singer. I think I just need to invite him again. Peter Singer is the GOAT. I'll ask my trusty system. Ooh. Yeah. I got to get Yuval. Sorry, I got to do this before I keep forgetting to email. One time Yuval Noah Harari emailed me and I think it went to my junk responding to a event invite. I hate my email for that. It's one of the reasons why I check my junk regularly. Send me an email. Yes, yes. Na, 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 na. Kanji. Correct, sir. He's got a really nice. Academic. Science. Pangburn. Pang-burn.com. I mean, it would be great to do like November 21st. I know he's in Israel. Ooh, Vancouver, BC, Canada. Gotta get going. Gotta say something to down. Where was I? There I am. There we go. Finally got that out. What errors? Next. There is no errors. There's a Google CAPTCHA, but apparently there's not. Okay, that worked. That would really piss off the robots. Okay, what was I doing? Peter Singer. Peter Singer. New chat. Okay. Okay. Blair White. I think we've had Blair White on our show before. Maybe? But no, I don't think this is someone else I was thinking of. Cars. Please try again. Submit. Submit. Did not work. I should start debating all these pro-gun nutcases. Let's trigger them. Trigger them all.
Bro, the other day when you were saying that stuff about guns, I was like, I gotta keep my mouth shut. We're just gonna turn into a different conversation.
You're so triggered.
Oh, I'm so triggered.
I love it. That's why God put me on this planet, to trigger gun nuts.
Yeah.
This is why we're a slow build at Pangburn, because even joking about that like loses me a lot of subscribers.
Really?
Well, yeah.
No,
I mean, some people just get so triggered by stuff like that, and they're just like, I'm out of here. Or if you say one kind word about Jordan Peterson, I'm out of here. Or if you say a bunch of bad words about Jordan Peterson, I'm out of here. You know.
Yeah, I mean, the reason I'm here is because there's always someone to disagree with, and the people here that disagree with you almost always are going to be there for a good conversation, especially these days.
Yeah, 100%. One hundo. Why is this there and that there? I don't want that there. There we go. Coulion Noir is pretty damn polished. Yeah, we got that name down. Thanks, yeah. I sent out an invite. Lily Tino, very controversial trans personality. CJ loves all these controversial trans personalities.
Honestly, he just recently popped up in like A to Z's thing. He loves talking about her, so that's really why he's on my.
I think it's Lily Contino, right? That must be
I
it.
don't know. That's like TikTok name, Lily Tino.
Oh, okay.
He's the one that went in Disneyland, took pictures in the bathrooms, and just a lot of people got mad. And they also dissect corn dogs as stand-ins for penises.
I see. All that fun stuff. Well, for those reasons, I am in. Hello, Lily. Pangburn Staj Dabat. They call me Mr. Cringe Lord. That is the name I love. They call me
I could
Mr.
be
Cringe
wrong
Lord.
and misremembering, but I think Dean Withers actually had a conversation with Lily Tino where like Dean Withers was trying to argue against the way Lily Tino was doing their trans stuff. It was either Dean Withers or some other trans person on the left.
Interesting.
If that gives you any context.
Sounds spicy. I'm going to go back to what Eastern intellectuals.
All right, with that, I think that's about as helpful as I can be. So, good luck.
Well,
have fun.
That was good help. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, he's in the loop, Far.
Now I'm gonna invite a bunch of Eastern philosophy people. I'm anyone who comes across this episode later, please still drop the names underneath the video, and I will take a look at those names. But I am going to shut the live stream down here, and we're going to go to the tab, and I'm going to continue doing the same thing. Thank you, everyone. Be safe. Make sure you maximize well-being for yourself and those around you. And if you're not